This story begins more than 5 years ago when Carlos Kawich, pictured here, gave me a ride on his motor scooter. Carlos lives in a town called Akumal, which is famous for its Maya heritage and its beaches where sea turtles come to lay eggs. In fact, Akumal's name from the Yucatec Maya language means place of the turtle. My name is Mark Eastburn, and I first traveled to Akumal in 2013 when I was studying ant-plant relationships for my master's degree, which also included studying the world's only known plant-eating spider, known as Bagheera kiplingi. This area of Mexico is easily accessible due to the presence of many resorts in the area, which were built to attract tourists and economically develop archaeologically and ecologically important sites for the benefit of the region's traditional Maya population. Over time, however, people from all over the country have moved into the region in search of jobs, and many of the Maya have been denied the economic opportunities that were foreseen. This is something that Carlos and I discussed on the day of our first contact, and we've been talking about this ever since. Thankfully, there are many areas where wildlife still abounds, and this presents new economic opportunities to the people of the area. In a region not far from Akumal, called Ushushubi, there is abundant wildlife, including jaguars, which are reported to be heard at night, although the only one I saw was on this mural. There are also freshwater springs and streams where Moylet's crocodiles can be found. There is also an abundance of other wildlife, including lizards, millipedes, and many insects, all signs of a healthy ecosystem. And here Carlos can explain for himself some of the bees that can be found in Ushushubi.
Aquí tenemos una caja de abejas meliponas que la estamos intensificando para su reproducción. Las abejas meliponas son muy importantes para la vida porque son ellas lo que hacen la polinización y sin ellas no somos nada en realidad. Aquí tenemos dos variedades, la melipona y uno que se llama cansac, una abeja también nativas de esta región. Nosotros le estamos reproduciendo porque está en vías de extinción estas abejas.
Though many people are aware of the extinction crisis that is facing honeybees and pollinators in general, including butterflies, bats, hummingbirds, and moths, there are even graver problems for many of the native honeybees in the world. This includes the stingless bees of Central America, which Carlos is working hard to preserve. The main challenge is that, although this native bee honey is delicious and packed with many health benefits, native bees do not produce at the same rate as the traditional honeybee. Therefore, Carlos has worked out a solution, which is the whole reason for this fundraiser. He hopes to make a business which will both preserve the native bees and generate enough income for him and his community. This project will include Africanized honeybees, which are very high honey producers, in addition to preserving the stock of native bees in the region. With attention paid to both classes of insect, it's actually a way for all of these species to be well preserved. In addition, there will be the planting of many native plants so that these bees will always be able to find sources of nectar, and preservation of the land around Ushushubi so it retains its natural qualities. Your funding of this project will double the number of native bee colonies that are found in Ushushubi, as well as establish 25 traditional Africanized honeybee hives, which will be used to stimulate honey production. I am also working on ways to import this honey into the United States so that this project will reach a much larger market. Thank you very much for watching this video. Any amount that you can contribute for support would be very much appreciated. Thank you for your time.